Back-to-back losses for the Ottawa Senators at the hands of divisional rivals. It started on Saturday against the Detroit Red Wings, and then another loss tonight against the Buffalo Sabres. And Mark, it looked like the Senators were staging a third-period comeback, but it was too little, too late. And are you concerned right now about the urgency, the sense of urgency from this club?
Yeah, and what's concerning for me, Claire, more importantly, is this carried in from Detroit, where they lost on the weekend in their second and third periods. There was no urgency whatsoever, and you saw shades of that tonight. And there's a good example here in the second period where Alex Tuch gets on the board for Buffalo. That's their fourth on the power play, followed by Tage Thompson. And then emotions start running high. Probably could have used that a little bit more in the first period. In any case, as you mentioned, Claire, that late third surge from Ottawa, they get a couple more on the board there. Tarasenko, Norris, followed by Matthew Joseph. Got within that one goal, and then Ottawa on the power play just couldn't capitalize. A little turnover there, and that pretty well sealed their fate in this game. And again, a very frustrated group. And at this point, I'm not really sure what you do. I think you have to get some meetings together here, lean on your leadership group. They have to turn this around quickly because they're right back at it on the road on Thursday.
Well, there was a very concerning moment at the end of the second period when Brady Tkachuk left the ice. He was holding his right shoulder. Now, he returned for the third period, but how worried were you in that moment?
I was very concerned, and I was getting it from a lot of fans online. Everyone's calling me Dr. Method because I thought he was looking at a little bit of time away, and it's one of those freak plays where it's an awkward hit, takes a little bit of a run there at Krebs, and just starts favoring the shoulder. I thought he was done. Lo and behold, I was incorrect because we saw him later on in that third period come right back out with the group, took some checks, absorbed a few hits, and looked just fine. So that's a great sign for the Ottawa Senators. And then frustration boiling over, runs in Alex Tuch. Looks like he's going to get into a bit of a scrap with him here. And now we know that there was an instigator called with less than 5 minutes to go. I disagree with the call. I think both were willing combatants. I'm sure they're going to probably contest it, Claire. I don't know what you think.
Well, the rule says that if a player takes an instigator penalty within the last 5 minutes of a game, the coach faces a $10,000 fine and the player is suspended 1 game, but we'll see if the league rescinds that. Now, what do you think was a crazier moment in this game, given that there was so many wild moments? Do you think it was the fact that there was a fly landing on Alex Tuch's face, or that the face-off to drop the puck at the very beginning of the game involved 2 goalies?
Can I pick both? I mean, I don't know. I've never seen 2 goaltenders take a draw, but I thought that was a very nice touch, obviously, for Craig Anderson. And then later on, and I don't know what's more impressive with the fly scenario here on Alex Tuch's face, because we just so happened to get a live shot of it in the moment and a close-up and a breakdown there by Noodles and John during the broadcast. But I've never seen that before. More impressive that everybody managed to get on camera. So a bit of an embarrassing moment, but obviously a highlight, if you will.
And what a use of the telestrator. The Senators finished their 5-game homestand with 2 losses, and now they go on the road to face the New York Islanders on Thursday.